What's up, guys and girls? So I am obviously outside, not too far from where I live, just up the road, and just sitting here sorting out my crystals. I've just done a little video on the new crystals I've got, and just looked at the video that I made, and I didn't realise how awful I look. So yeah, I didn't really want to stay on that video too long. I didn't realise how awful I looked. But anyway, so I thought I'd make another video. So these are the crystals I just advertised: jasper, selenite, and some smoky quartz. So I was meditating, obviously, with those three crystals, and yeah, it was quite a nice little experience, in the sense of there were some really noisy people about in there. I felt really relaxed. Like I said in my video just now, I never meditated outside before. I actually feel a lot better. I feel like I've just woken up from a nap, and just waking up from a nap, and I feel like I want to go back to having a nap. But as you can tell, I am outside, and yeah. The other thing I noticed when I was meditating, and I don't smell it now, but I did while I was meditating. And one of the things that I noticed was how fresh the grass has been cut. Now, this grass has been cut a couple of days ago. As you can tell, over there somewhere there is some daisies showing through. And when I was meditating, I can really smell the cut grass that has just been cut. Obviously, it was a few days ago when it was cut. And yeah, I could really smell it. So when you're meditating, especially with crystals, it's okay to meditate with with different crystals, because you'll get benefits from all three crystals. People say that it's dangerous with meditating with three different crystals. I've seen videos on YouTube where they say, having more than one type of crystal can be dangerous. Well, no, it's not dangerous. It's not the end of the world. The world's not going to end because you have more than just one crystal. I often meditate with about 3 or 4 different crystals at a time. Different size, different shapes, different colours. And yeah, so I'm trying to pretend like I'm on the phone call. I'm trying to pretend that I'm on the video call. Because people keep walking by and they keep looking at me weird. So at the moment, I can't remember the name of the crystal, but at the moment, around my neck I have a crystal. It's a bit like clear quartz that has copper in the clear quartz. And I can't remember the name of it. So I meditate with that one, plus the flower jasper, plus the selenite, and the smoky quartz. So that's that's 4 different crystals I meditated with, and nothing bad's happened. I've got some at home. I've got some moldavite, and really expensive, by the way. Moldavite, really expensive. And I've seen videos of people saying, "Oh, don't buy moldavite because it's dangerous. Crystals are not dangerous. It's the people that are using them that make them dangerous." Look how beautiful that sky is. It's the people that use these crystals that make it dangerous. So yeah, I'm going to keep the camera like that because the sky looks really nice. So yeah, don't be scared to buy multiple different crystals, because the world's not going to end if you meditate with or use crystals for whatever you decide to do with the crystals. Yeah, if you want to buy 10 different crystals, buy 10 different crystals. If you want to buy 50, buy 50. It's not going to harm you, and it's not going to harm the world if you buy 50 different crystals. Anyway, so when I was meditating with those 4 or 5, I was getting different things. I was getting white light. I was getting the smell of cut grass, even though it's been a few days since this grass was cut. I can actually when I was meditating, I can actually smell like fresh air. And as you can tell, we've got cars going by every few minutes. And where I live, yeah, it's in the woods. But you can tell whether it's been a heavy day in the way of traffic because you can smell it. But as I was meditating today, I didn't feel that heavy, toxic fumes that you get from cars. It actually felt fresh, it actually felt light, it actually felt like fresh air. Didn't smell any flowers, I must admit. But as I say that I didn't smell any flowers, I can actually smell flowers now. What else did I see in my meditation? I saw a weird symbol. There was a line, and on the side there was like a line, and on either side was like a half a circle on either side, like a line through the middle. I've seen that symbol somewhere before, but I can't remember where. Well, I've seen that drawn before, but I just cannot remember where. Yeah. What else did I see in my meditation? can't remember seeing anything else in my meditation, but I felt relaxed, I felt calm, I felt at peace. I felt, because I'm sitting under a tree, as you can tell, I'm actually sitting under a tree. I actually felt one with the earth. I felt one with nature. I felt one with the universe. I felt one with the planet. Yeah, I just feel like one. Like even now, I feel like I'm in that daze of like just waking up. So yeah, if you made it this far into the video, thank you so much. And like I said, the other reason why I came out here today is because I want to give you guys a video. I wanted to give you guys a video. So there's a church just there. That is the main road into, if I carried on up that road, that will lead me into the town centre. And if I carry on down the opposite way, that will lead me back to my house. Thought I'd just share that with you all. And as you can tell, there's nothing but trees. And like I said, I can go in any direction, I can carry on up. So if I carry on to the left of me, walk about a half hour, and then I'll be in the woods. I'm not going to do that today, because my stomach don't feel right. As some of you guys may or may not know, I've got a hernia, and it acts like a plug. What I mean by that is, I can eat and eat and eat, and not go to the toilet for days, and then one day the hernia will pop back in, and it's like a floodgate open, and I just cannot control how much comes out and how often I go. Sorry for sharing that with you all, but I thought I'd just share that with you all. So, and it always happens when I'm out and about, it always happens when I'm not near a toilet. Now, knowing my luck, I'll go for a walk for half hour, get to where I'm going, set my camera up, and the floodgate will open. And that's kind of what I'm feeling right now. So yeah, I don't really want to go too far. So again guys, I'm really concentrating on my website at the moment. My website, if you go to my homepage of my YouTube channel, go to the top right hand corner, keep saying left, top right hand corner, there's a link to my website, to Patreon, to buy me a coffee. So if you want to buy any of my crystals, that's a place to go. Or you can put in to your search engine mysticody.co.uk. So that's one word, one C, Mysticody. And that will take you to my homepage of my website. Any of the crystals or readings that you get from me will go back into making more videos. Now I've messed up my camera. It will go back into making more YouTube videos. I can go to better places. I can, with that money, I can travel, because I don't have a car. So I can travel to different locations, make different videos. Because at the moment, the reason why I kind of stopped making YouTube videos is because where I live, yeah, it's beautiful in a way, but there's not much to film unless you like trees, unless you like me repeating the same thing all the time, unless you like me going to the same cemeteries all the time and talking about the same rubbish every time. I'm stuck. Like I said, I don't have a car, so any money that I make from my website or any money that I make from fairs and my YouTube channel, I'm not making any money on my YouTube channel because I haven't met the requirements yet. I need 500 subscribers, I need 3,000 watch hours, I'm not even close to that. So I'm not making any money on YouTube. But until I do, until I make money on my website, it's hard for me to travel anywhere because I don't have the money to travel anywhere. So until that day comes, we're stuck here where I live. So if you want to support me, if you want to support what I do, if you want to see me make better videos, if you want me to go to better and different cemeteries and stuff like that, best way to support me is to buy one of my crystal necklaces or to buy a mediumship reading from me. So I'm giving you something in return. So I'm not going to sit here and say go to my PayPal and donate all your life savings. I'm not going to do that. I'm one of those people, let's go down this road. If you pay me let's say you give me £10, I'll give you a reading. If you gave me £10, I'll give you a crystal necklace. If you give me £10, I'll give you a stage stick. If you give me £10, I'll give you a Palo Santo stick. You know what I mean? I'll give you something back. I'm not one of those YouTubers that beg you for money and not give anything in return. I'll make sure that you'll get something back. If that makes sense. And again, guys, if you're unsure about my necklaces, are they any good? They are. Like I said, I've done a fair where I live, and I did sell a fair few, and the people that didn't buy my crystals, they had a look at my crystals and said and commented how beautiful, that's the word they used, beautiful, my crystals were and how beautiful they look. So this is not a knockoff factory made last 5 minutes crystals or necklaces. These are good quality necklaces that you buy. Now the only thing that I'll probably wear away over time is probably the leather strap, and maybe over time the copper wire. That will wear away. But the crystal that you buy will last a lifetime. Will last a lifetime. Regardless of what happens to the leather, regardless of what happens to the copper wire, the crystal you will have forever. The crystal will outlast basically you. And regardless of how old you are, the crystal will outlive everyone and everything. Even 1,000 years from now, the crystal will still be there. And my prices are fair. So my prices on my website, if you buy two, so if you buy two large, it's $14.95. If you buy two small crystal necklaces, when I say small, I mean that the actual crystal is small. I think it's like $7.50 for two. So again, that's a very good deal. The deal's not going to last forever. Deal's not going to be there forever. So go and get yourself a necklace before they all go, and before the offer ends. I'm not too sure when the offer will end, but I'll keep the offer there for a while. Obviously there's shipping involved, so obviously you have to pay for shipping, but if you're getting two necklaces for 15 quid, or if you're getting two necklaces for 10 quid, that's a good offer. Yeah, that is a good offer. And even if you don't want to have it as a necklace, I don't know if I can show you or not, but on my bag, I've actually turned it into a, I don't want to say keyring, but that's the only word I can describe it, as a keyring. I've got one hanging off my bag. You can turn it into a keyring, you can hang it off your keys, or whatever you want to do with it. But it's there for life. The crystal will outlive you. Most things these days are all factory made, and they only last 5 minutes before they break or get lost or whatever. These crystals that I'm selling you guys, they're there for life. You'll have them for life. Your grandkids, your great grandkids will be having this crystal. If you hand it down, they'll have the crystal. So yeah, go and get yourself a necklace. Go and get yourself a crystal. Yeah, and maybe I'd even start doing them as a keyring form, so you can have it as a keyring. So again, if you want me to make a keyring, that's what they will look like. That's what they will look like. If you want me to make a keyring form, let me know, and I can make them into a keyring. That won't be a problem. So yeah, go and get them while the offer's still there, because they're not going to be there for a while. Not going to be there forever. Maybe I'll start doing what these big corporations do, and put the offer on, at Christmas or certain times of the year. So at the moment, go and get them. Go and get these offers, because they're not going to be there forever. Now this is the true story. So what's today? Saturday. So not last week, but the week before, I went to Portsmouth for the day. I think I told you a story before. Went into a bakery to get myself a bacon and cheese wrap, and obviously a lady came out from that back. She was out back doing whatever. She took my order, and then when she turned to talk to me about whatever, she said, she went to go and say something, and she stopped mid-sentence and said to me, "Wow, I really love your necklace." And I told her it was handmade, and I told her that I made them and I sell them. Now I could be sitting there, excuse my language, but I could be standing there butt naked wearing this crystal, and she wouldn't even notice I was naked. Okay, I could be wearing a bin bag. she wouldn't have noticed. After she commented on my necklace, she read my jumper, and on my jumper said psychic readings. And she said, "Oh, are you a psychic reader?" And I'm like, "Wow, no, I'm more of a medium than a psychic. Um, I talk to dead people. I don't really see what's going to happen tomorrow. I mainly speak to dead people." And she said, "Oh, I'd love to get a reading from you." So I gave her one of my business cards. Whether she will, whether she won't, that's up to her. But yeah, the fair I did Monday just gone. The amount of people that have said how beautiful they looked, regardless of whether they bought one or not. Mentioned how beautiful they looked. Even like children were like saying how beautiful they looked. Adults saying how beautiful they looked. People that don't like using this word, but pensioners saying how beautiful they looked. So don't think that, they're not going to last very long. They are going to last a lifetime. So go and get them before they go. Go and get them before the offer ends, because it's not going to be there forever. So anyway, if you made it this far into the video, thank you so much for watching. Like I said, I'm sorry that it's not more of an interesting video, but what's the word? There's more to enjoy the outside, to enjoy the nice, beautiful weather. And next time I'll actually try and think of what topic. So if there's any particular thing that you want me to talk about, any particular topic that you want me to talk about, get in touch, leave a comment, get in touch by midgies, leave a comment below on what you would like me to talk about. And obviously I'll give you my honest opinion. So do you want me to talk about the spirit world? Do you want me to talk about the universe? Do you want me to talk about meditation? Do you want me to talk about grounding? Do you want me to talk about more about the crystals and what they can do? Or challenge me in a sense of like, give me a topic, because I feel that I've got a lot to give, but I don't know whether you guys want to hear it. I can talk about grounding in a medium type grounding or meditation type grounding, but I don't know whether you guys want to hear that. I can talk about spirit world. I can talk about all the paranormal stuff that has happened. It's not a lot, but I can talk about all the paranormal stuff that's happened to me and how I got into mediumship. But again, I don't know whether that's something you want me to talk about, if that makes sense. I don't know whether you guys want to hear it. So I'm going to go. Thanks for watching. As always, leave a like, share the video, leave a like, leave a comment, and hit that subscribe, because more people that subscribe, the more videos I'll make. Now I've had a handful of new subscribers, so if you're a new subscriber and you're watching this, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and I will see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all again soon.